Good evening. Tonight we'll be talking about the placements of the Philippines in Miss Universe from 2010 to 2020, which I considered a golden decade for the Philippines. Now, during the 90s, nakalusot lang yata ang Philippines sa Miss Universe in 1994, wherein we hosted the Miss Universe. Miss Charlie Gonzalez was top 6 and then won the controversial national costume. And then in 1999, we almost won the Miss Universe in Trinidad and Tobago in the person of Miss Miriam Kiambao. And she also won a special award, Play Role Essences Award. And then, dahil rin sa final question, many critics say that she could almost win the third Miss Universe crown for the Philippines, but that's all history. Now, the placements of the Philippines in 2010 and 2020 was very glorious. In 2010, the person of Miss Venus Rao, we were 4th runner-up. In 2011, 3rd runner-up, Shamsi Supsup. 2012, we are 1st runner-up, almost won the crown. The person of Janine Tugunon. And 2013, we are 3rd runner-up, the person of Ariela Rida. She competed in Russia. In 2014, we had the beautiful Longa, MJ Lastimosa, top 10, who we also had stories about her gown. That's why she did not make it to the top 5. 2015, we got the 3rd Miss Universe, the person of Pia Wurzbach. In 2016, we hosted the Miss Universe again in Manila, and we were represented by Maxine Medina. And it was very controversial because she would ask for an interpreter, and she was top 6. 2017, we have top 10, the person of Rachel Peters. 2018, we had Miss Catriona Gray as Miss Universe. And 2019, we got Miss Gazini Ganados of Cebu, who also won the Best National Costume. And in 2020, we got Rabia Mateo and Ilongga Beauty, who landed in top 21. So at least we continued to have placements in Miss Universe from 2010 to 2020. Now, let me tell you about the placements of the Philippines and other Asian countries. It's not only the Philippines that were also having their shining moments in Miss Universe. We also had emerging countries that also trained in the Philippines also had a chance to place in the semifinals. In 2010, try to imagine only the Philippines and Asia was in the semifinals, and we were 4th runner-up. In 2011, we got Philippines and China. That was competed in Brazil. Shamsi Supsup was, I think, 3rd runner-up, and China was 4th runner-up. In 2012, we almost won the crown, but Asian countries there were only Philippines, India, and Turkey. 2013, Philippines, India, Indonesia, and China. I think that was held in Russia, and we got a 3rd runner-up in the person of Miss Ariela Arida. 2014, in Doral, in Florida, USA. The Asian finalists, the semi-finalists were Philippines, India, and Indonesia. We only landed top 10. 2015, Asian countries in the semi-finals, Philippines, Thailand, Indonesia, and Japan. Dito makita mo talaga na may effort na rin ang Indonesia. And the mere fact na you could observe yung mga winners sa Miss Universe, pupunta agad ng Indonesia to promote their vitamin C product, and then they're paid, I think, malaki ang bayad, and then yun. At least every year, the Miss Universe winner would usually go to Indonesia to crown the winner, and then to promote the vitamin C, that particular vitamin C, only in Indonesia. In 2016, the Miss Universe was held in Manila through Mr. Chavez Singson, and Asian semi-finalists were Philippines, Thailand, and Indonesia. In 2017, Asian semifinalists were Philippines, Thailand, Sri Lanka, and China. In 2016, we only landed to top 6, and then 2017, we got top 10 person of Rachel Peters. In 2018, the crown was back to ours, to our country, in the person of Catriona Gray. The contest was held in Thailand, and the Philippines was very much loved in Thailand. And then 2018, the Asian semifinalists were Philippines, Thailand, Indonesia, Vietnam, and Nepal. And then 2019, back in the USA, we got Philippines, Thailand, Indonesia, India, Vietnam as semifinalists. And then also in 2020, the last Miss Universe, we got Philippines, Thailand, Indonesia, India, Vietnam, and Myanmar. These were the countries, Asian countries that were emerging and now becoming a powerhouse in Miss Universe. And then the top 3 countries that you should say that very competitive as of now is Indonesia. Even in Miss Grand International, Indonesia is emerging as a superpower. And even in Miss International, they already have a winner in Miss International. Philippines, Thailand, Indonesia, these 3 countries now, some of them are even trained here in the Philippines. So no worries. I'm still so proud of our neighboring countries, ASEAN neighboring countries, are also winning in beauty contest, Miss Universe, Miss International, and other beauty contests. It's because part of their winning is that they recognize that they come here in the Philippines to train, and that we should be proud of that. It's not only us who's only winning, because sa katagal na panahon, marami na rin problema na naging entitled ang mga Filipinos because ang sakit na rin mang bash. And then my only idea is that promote what you love and stop bashing what you hate. Mahirap kasi mag-promote ka ng isang kandidata at tapos siraan mong isa para lang malagay sa magandang lugar ang isang kandidata. Tsaka isa pa, contest yan eh. Kung hindi nagustuhan niya siya ng organization, wala kang magagawa. At saka kung plano sometimes plano organization na manalo ang isang country kasi nga gusto niya promote niya ang mga product ko, gusto niya makita na maging sikat din ang Miss Universe sa ganitong mga lugar. So, during the time 2015 hanggang 2020, 2019 or 2018, I think it's partly bago mag-end ng 2020, kita natin ang superpowers, emerging superpowers ng South Africa and Philippines. Salita na sila ng corona, and then ang napaka-grabe ang South Africa. Grabe kasi meron silang winner, and then naging first runner-up, and then winner. So ganun lang kabilis ang kanilang salita ng kailang kasi napakaganda naman ng mga South Africans, and they knew the formula. I think, and I should say it in present tense, na they know the formula already of a candidate who will be very competitive in the Miss Universe. Pero natalos lang ngayong taon na ito, at yun nga, nagkaroon sila ng mapagkakataon na talagang mag-reflect kung ano ba talagang mali nila. Just like what happened in the Philippines, bakit natalo Serbia, Mateo, that will be another vlog, and I would give my honest opinion on that. But for now, we should be thankful na at least in this decade, Philippines is showing its power as a powerhouse country in Miss Universe is coming back. Unlike in the 90s, naswertehan mo lang, magilap mo lang ang Philippines sa camera, okay na, yun na yung position niya. And then in 2010 to 2020, we got high regards from the Miss Universe organizations. They love how we work, we love how our queens work, and that's why we have queens like Catriona and Pia Warsvat, because they're very hardworking. We have beautiful ladies like Venus Ra, Shamsi Sopsop, Janine Tagonon. We have Ariela Arida, and then we have Injay, Pia, Maxine, Rachel, Catriona, Gazini, and Rubia. Yes, it's not all that we win, but the most important thing is we know also how to appreciate the winnings of other countries. Be humble because the Lord will lift you up. That's for goodbye for now, and then thanks for watching.